everyone, welcome back. This is the third episode of our series Parenting One Step at a Time. So far, we have discussed about positive attitude during pregnancy and things one should never say to a pregnant woman. Now, when you have a new addition to your family, your life is filled with joy, happiness, and along with that, many surprises. That makes you clueless. New baby comes with many such occasions that puts any parent into a big question mark state, and sometimes scary too. One of such occasions or situations is colic baby. Well, every parent when start on this journey knows that there will be many questions, dilemmas, ups and downs. We read books, educate ourselves about what is waiting for us. Books definitely give answers to many of our doubts and prepare us, but no matter how much information we gather, when we actually are in the situation, all that reading somehow vanishes. Has it happened to you? Before we dig deep into it, let me introduce myself for all the first-time listeners. I'm Alpana Dev, I'm your host. I'm an author of A Girl in the New Town, a blogger at mothersgurkle.com, freelance content creator, and a mother of two lovely kids who are my greatest source of inspiration for all my parenting articles, blogs, and now podcast. Welcome to Mother's Gurukul podcast. No matters how calm your baby is, there are many such moments when even a calmest baby gets fussy or cranky, and we have no clues what's wrong. The biggest challenge with infants is they cannot express. They just cry to show their discomfort. Crying is their way of saying, "Mom, I need you." In this episode, I'm going to share what I have learned so far from my observation and being a mother of two kiddos about why a baby might cry and how to calm down a crying baby. So let's decode the whales. Let's see why a baby might cry. They are crying because they are hungry, or they have a solid diaper, or they are sleepy, or maybe they want you to hold them, or they are bored, or they are teething. During the first few months, baby mostly communicates their discomfort through crying. A few of these cryings, like if they are crying because they are hungry, or if they want you to hold them, or when they are sleepy or bored, these instances are normal, but not all of them. Sometimes when they are in too much of discomfort, they have no other way than crying hard to let the mommy know, "I'm not okay." So what can we do? Every new parent get these 5 S in their exit hamper from the hospital. And these 5 S are swaddling, like wrap your baby in a blanket so the baby feels secure. Second is side or stomach position. Hold your baby so that as if he is lying on his side or stomach. Swooshing. Create the white noise that drowns off other noises. Run the vacuum cleaner, hair dryer, or fan, or clothes dryer. Swinging. The 5th one is sucking. Along with these, you can also look for clues. Now this is very important. Look for the signs. If we pay close watch, then we should be able to understand their body language and facial expressions. For example, if the baby is hungry, then they usually stir or turn their head. You will see them taking their hand to mouth. If they are rubbing their eyes, then they are sleepy. Don't try to entertain them that time. If they do not allow you to touch their tummy, then they are experiencing tummy ache. Now let's talk about this tummy ache little more, because when we talk about discomforts a baby experiences, tummy ache is at the top of the list. So when you see signs like baby takes his or her feet close to the tummy, or is not letting you touch the tummy, or the tummy feels hard than normal, or the baby seems in pain when you try to press it. Baby is not able to calm down despite your holding him or her. When you see these signs, all of these point towards that the baby is experiencing a tummy ache. Alright, so your baby is still crying. You tried everything, feeding, changing, comforting, but nothing is working. Maybe she needs something else. Now, new parents are totally clueless when their baby is crying hard for hours. It is actually a scary situation for them. I usually start with home remedies if I figure out that my baby is experiencing a tummy ache. Now, what I usually do is hold your baby, and that is one of the most soothing feeling a baby is going to have. This is the first thing every parent do. Nothing can go wrong with holding your baby close to your chest. Try different positions if one doesn't work. This is one of the most effective treatments. Placing a lukewarm water bottle on your baby's tummy. Some babies like the feeling of the lukewarm water, but make sure that the water is not too hot. Be very, very careful. And if you're not sure, then just to be on the safer side, wrap it in a towel. Music and certain sounds. Mommy's soothing voice can do wonders. There are many soothing sounds available today that works great to calm down a crying baby. Breastfeeding mother can reduce the colic by feeding them. While breastfeeding, the baby is very close to his mom. The smell of the mother's skin, the warmth and the cozy feel of mother's arm can calm a baby down. Sometimes what the mother is eating can also have connection with the baby's colic state. I remember when I was a new mom, I was not supposed to eat products which will create gases, and every mother has to be careful about it. If your baby is bottle fed, then make sure that he or she is not allergic to the ingredients. Sometimes formula is heavy to digest and many babies find it hard to digest. So talk to the doctor about it. Don't forget to burp your baby. Burping is very, very important. Sometimes excess gas can make the baby colic. So this was about handling the tummy ache part. Now, not every time the colic state is because of the tummy ache. It can sometimes be, just normal. Maybe we just have to change some course of actions and the baby is again back to the happy state. So let's talk about some of the general things that you can do. How about taking a small walk outside if possible? We all like the change in ambience, isn't it? Sometimes the baby is bored being indoors. They are totally dependent on us that if we take them outside, then they can go. Outside stroll can distract them very easily. If the weather doesn't permit, then just stand in the patio. Let them see cars, trees, birds, sky. Some new sights, sounds, and smell may act as a distraction. Sometimes they want to be just cuddled and nothing else. Babies too have expectations. Even though they like free play, but still the need to be picked up. Just like that. They might come to you crawling and will ask you to pick them. Touch stimulates receptors in the brain that calms your baby, and research shows that long, soothed strokes tend to work better than short, brisk ones. Try caressing your infant's cheeks, back, legs, or stomach. After a while, they will be busy again in their play. Talk. The familiar tone of mom's voice is one of the most effective soothers for babies. Speak quietly so your baby isn't overwhelmed. Sing calm and slow songs, such as maybe lullabies. Don't force them to eat if you see them sleepy. Sometimes babies change their routine. If it is their lunchtime but they are sleepy, then let them take a nap. That way they will get up fresh and eat their lunch happily. No more tear session then. Happy baby, happy mommy. Massage. The warm touch of your hands can console your baby instantly. Be aware of your baby's clues. If he or she fusses, stop and try again after some time. Your baby's foot is divided in different zones. By applying pressure to certain areas, you will be able to soothe and comfort, providing relief from discomfort while bonding with your baby. I will try to explain it in words, but I would definitely recommend if you would like to do a Google search on that, so that you can have a proper picture in front of you before you try this method. So the tip of the thumb, and I'm talking about the baby's foot here, the tip of the thumb is the brain, that small curve is the head, and the rest of the foot, that curve, is spine. So you can just imagine like our brain, head, and then our own spine. Then the area where the fingers are ending and where the foot is starting is chest, and then the rest of the part is digestive and pelvic, and where the pinky is, that corner is neck. The last thing that I have tried, and when I read it somewhere and I gave it a try and I was surprised to see its effects, is chanting the Om mantra. I saw a video on Facebook, and in that a dad was holding his baby close to his chest and he was chanting the Om mantra, and the baby went to sleep. How magical, isn't it? They say Om has the mystical powers and it has a calming effect. The vibrations coming out of the chanting can help you and your baby and your body to relax. And I tried this with my son and it worked. So, as we are moving towards the end of this episode, let me just give you a quick reminder. Cuddle, skin-to-skin contact, talking, stroking, or change in the ambience, playing some music, and chanting the Om mantra. Always remember that crying is a normal part of your baby's life, and after some experimentation, you and your baby will figure out how to calm her down together. You will work as a team. Very soon you would be able to decode what your baby needs. I tried my level best to explain you the things that can help in handling a colic baby. Colic is one of the great mysteries of baby's life, and it puts new parent in a stressful state. But if they can decode their baby's clues and act accordingly, then the situation will not go out of your hands. But always remember, if you have any doubts or concern, do not hesitate to call your doctor. It is always better to be safe than sorry. So I hope you found today's topic informative. Coming up next is how to deal with new parent anxiety. Till then, stay blessed, stay happy, happy parenting.